Hey there everyone, LDMWA here coming at you with a Slayerdramon deck profile. So I made a fun casual build for Slayerdramon, the starter monster from not BT, All-Force, the All-Force starter deck. I don't know why I blinked there, but made a deck around him because originally I was trying to make All-Force good. And I was like, oops, glare. But now I'm like, okay, let's just make Slayerdramon because I saw him in the All-Force deck pile I have. Like, alright. So I run 4 of Kapurimon because I'm running a red package in here. So I'll explain down a bit. So I'm running like Delicate Plan, Heir of Dragons, and Lightning Joust. So those are like the reds I'm using to make the deck like really strong because of Slayerdramon's abilities, which I'll get into in a sec. But I'm also running the blue hybrid package. So let's start with what we're familiar with. So 3 Pokemon. We all know what he does at this point, but let's go over it for those who might not know. On play, you can reveal the top 5 cards, and then add 1 Tamer and 1 Hybrid to your hand. And then once per turn, during your turn, when one of your Tamers Digivolves, gain 2 memory. It's very good. Pokemon's very busted. 3 of the Gasomon. So he's the one that stops reducing memory costs for Digivolution. You can't reduce memory costs. Digivolution costs, so. And he gets 2,000 power for every copy he has out or something of himself. Alright, hybrid package, Kumamon. Digivolve on top of Blue Tamer. Trash the bottom card when Digivolving, very strong. He's a better Lobomon. Then I run 4 of the Kori Kakumon. Digivolve on top of Tamer for a memory cost of 2. When Digivolving, if you have Hybrid underneath for Tommy, you can stun a Digimon with no sources. Very good. Digivolve for 3 on top of low 3, or pay 1 to Digivolve on top of low 4. For Lobomon, because we're maximizing on the hybrids, since I'm not running anything that can build me up besides the hybrids, so yeah, maximize. 12 hybrids. Plus, you could just straight up win with the package by itself. Like, you actually don't need Slayerdramon technically. You probably just win with just using these. Beowulfmon, Digivolve on top of a Digimon with Tameron in the stack for a memory cost of 1, because it reduced the cost by 2. And then when you're swinging, you may return 1 hybrid in traits from Digimon sources to return one of your opponent's Digimon level 4 or lower back to their hand. So he's really good too for bouncing. And for the quick build up to get the Slayerdramon. I run 2 of the Wergurumon from the starter deck. Oh, art! Yeah, from the Coitus Blue starter deck. Run 2 of those. This is the old art. Inheritable, while your opponent has a Digimon with no sources, this Digimon gains +1 security. So he's just good to give Slayerdramon stronger power. Now let's talk about actual Slayerdramon. Slayerdramon's at 4. So Slayerdramon, when Digivolving, this Digimon gains +1 security for the turn, and it's unblockable. So the whole point of the deck is to build up to this guy and swing for big damage, which cannot be blocked. And the Delicate Plan, Lightning Joust just help buff him up more, because his deck's pretty slow, so there's no way around that, to be honest. It's just like a slower version of Blue Hybrids because of what we're trying to do here. It's still fun, it's just not very competitive. It takes me forever to build up. The Slayerdramon's very strong, and 1 Omnimon Blitz per game. So when you Digivolve into him, he gets Blitz, and you can unsuspend him, and then if an opponent's effect with the latest Digimon return to the hand, you may prevent it from leaving play by trashing level 6 in the sources. He's good for the win con. Alright, let's go to the Tamers. 4 of the 2 cost mat from the starter deck. He's here to help hybrid up faster, and he's a cheap like Tamer to play at the start of your turn. If your opponent has a Digimon with no sources, gain 1 memory, so you actually do plus off that. For Tommy, never play less. On play, you can trash the bottom 3 of an opponent's Digimon sources, and then security effect, play it. And then until the end of your opponent's next turn, when swinging inheritable, when your opponent's Digimon no Digiforces can't attack or block. Can't attack or block. 3 Soren Joe for that memory. You get +2 memory if your opponent has a Digimon no sources, and you can tap it when your blue Digimon swings to rip 2 sources out. Alright, and then I run the 1 Davis, because I pulled 1 from that from the 1.5 box with the Sunarazi promotion. Pulled one. I was like, alright, throw it in. Memory setter. On play, top 3, add a blue or green Digimon. Blue and green Digimon. So it's pretty good. 2 Howling. You know, memory boost, trash cards, and stun. Very good. 1 Ice Wall, because it's still good. You know. Then I run 3 Air of Dragons for the draw power, because the problem with this deck was also drawing power, so I was like, alright, he's a Drawmon. I'll just play this. It's a draw 2, and if it happens to have my Slayerdramon, because draw in the name, I can delete Digimon 4000 or less, so that actually does come up because Pokemons are a thing. And flick gates, like those. Then 3 Delicate Plan to make sure nothing in the security stops my Slayerdramon from swinging hard. So yeah, that's the deck profile for Slayerdramon. I played a couple games with it. It's pretty fun. Being able to pull it off is pretty funny. But yeah, it's just a fun deck. The main drawback to it is that it's really slow. Like, it's not as fast as like the literal blue hybrid deck. That's what I've been noticing with like the 4 games I played with it. I was like, okay, it's been slow the entire time, but it's very fun when you pull it off. It's just like you might not be able to make it in time in the current meta, but that's okay because if you just play this for fun, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's Slayerdramon. I had a fun time with it. I'm gonna probably change it back to All Force and try better stuff to make it really good, like the All Force deck, because I really do want an All Force deck since we have a delay. So, yeah. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you all next time. I hope you try out the Slayerdramon. Let me know what you think in the comments. Goodbye now.